What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We got another WWE 2K Create a Wrestler video. Now you're looking at a man's crotch. That's called sus. Pause. No homo. But we are doing this video on Michael fucking Jackson, the king of pop himself, the man who touches little children. There's so many things I could say. I'm going to stop there. Michael Jackson, Create a Wrestler, WWE 2K20. Let's get into this. So we're gonna start off. He's got a very customized face. So it took a lot of like playing with everything and like sculpting to get this face right here. So he has a normal sized head. Teeth are normal. Face deformation. So this is the facial shape that we went with. So pause here if you guys need to kind of get the angling stuff. We thinned up the nose, thinned up the eyes, made it more of a square kind of jawline. Definitely fucked up his face. He looks so fucking weird without all his like hair and everything. Now, as far as everything here, I'm going to go one by one like we've done on some of the other Create a Wrestler videos. Pause whenever you need so that you guys can get the exact numbers and see where stuff is to make Michael Jackson. On forehead, eyebrows, the nose. Big thing on here. Nose all the way to zeros. Nothing on that nose. Again, width being 0, height, you gotta get it up there so that way it kind of is angled up and everything. Nose tip, again, a lot of it's towards the 0. This took a long time. So when I actually made my Michael Jackson, I was actually using like pictures of him, as well as I was using Create a Wrestler videos I saw online of like older games to kind of get some inspiration for how I make my Michael Jackson. And of course, this is how this is what I came up with at the very end of it. So that's what the head looks like. It's a very ugly looking head. You know what it looks like? It's kind of like the orcs from Lord of the Rings. Like, especially from like this angle, it looks like an orc from Lord of the Rings. Now, as far as the body wise, height and weight, we put him in at the lightest weight possible, so 130 pounds, and he's only at 5'10". Body customization, we put him as a scrawny little fuck. So I went with 2 different scrawny little things, put him right in the middle. And skin color. This is big. So, obviously, Michael Jackson, you know, is he black? Is he white? I made him this skin color. I figured it worked for him. So you can kind of play on that. See where you guys like to go with that. Now, I'm very proud of this build because this definitely took me a while. Again, this is on 2K20. Now, attire-wise, we're going to go into that last. So let's go ahead and go into the name information. Obviously, Michael Jackson, the king of pop. For the entrance name or the presentation name, he is the King Michael Jackson. Personal information, he has a face, but I made him desperate, so he will do whatever he takes to win. And I put him at Los Angeles, California. Now, as far as these signs, I love the signs. So I found stuff that like is like Beauty and Brains, Master Manipulator. Came here for the hugs, you know, all that like weirdish, like creep kind of stuff. And then, of course, the biggest thing is his level 2. He's got low blow. So, yeah. He will hit you in the balls. I also made him an 100 overall because, you know, why not? Now, let's go ahead and get into the attires. So as you can see, we have 2 very detailed, very special attires. We have the all white with the blue underline, and we have the black and blue. Obviously, you guys can kind of play with them, see what you guys like to do. But we're going to start off with the entrance for our first attire. So as far as the appearance-wise, let's start off with that. So this is the hair we went with. kind of like, and then just turn it all black. We also gave him some sideburns underneath to kind of give him that proper hair. Made him the bushier eyebrows, and we did put mascara and lipstick, or mascara and lips. Yeah, mascara. And, I'm not a girl. I don't know what the fuck this shit's called. Eye makeup and lipstick. That's both on. Nothing on the upper body or lower body. Now, as far as the clothing, the head, obviously we have a classic fedora. So we went like a metallic blue, as well as like a velour white. So it kind of looks a little elegant, looks a little fancier, you know. Gotta make it look a little nice. And then of course we got him those all black aviator shades. It fits, it works, you know. Upper body, it's a combination of a few different things. We do have a shirt and tie. Tie, we went that velour white, and then the metallic blue for the underline. And then of course just that velour white jacket. Now, one of the biggest details of Michael Jackson is that shine my glove. I'm sorry. I know. That happened. But we got the shiny white glove on that crotch grabbing left hand there. You'll notice that's going to be in all the attires. As a little, you know, kind of hee. I can't do it. My brother can do it so much better than I can. And then lower body, I actually did something very unique for him. So not only do we have actual bottoms, we also have pants. Now the bottoms that we use are the bottoms that are going to have like that little, I see like there's a little bit of a blue there with like that crossing lines. That's actually how the pants are. So they're open on the side, and then we get that velour white. And then the leggings, the tights, those are that metallic blue to kind of give it a little bit of a uniqueness. So we have the shirt there, and then we have a little bit of that metallic blue there. Now, of course, it wouldn't be Michael Jackson if we didn't put him in some dress shoes. So we went with the nice suede black and that velour white combination, and some black ankle socks to kind of help put it together. So that way there wasn't like a gap of skin there. Now, as you can see, there's a little bit of blue showing out at the bottom. That's perfectly fine. It's just a little accent there. And then we gave him an all-black belt up here. So we'll zoom in on his crotch again for you guys. So as you see, the all-black belt. Now, as far as the ring attire for this one, the biggest difference is we're literally just taking off the hat and the glasses, and that's it. Nothing else needs to change. So just remove the hat, remove the glasses, and you have his fighting attire for attire number 1. Now, attire number 2 does get a little bit more detail, guys. So we're going to start off with the entrance attire. Now, it does look like he's wearing 2 gloves. He's actually not. Now, the biggest thing on this entire attire, everything besides the glasses, is a glitter material. Okay? Keep that in mind. Appearance-wise is the exact same as the other one. Clothing. We're going to use the same fedora, but we're going to do the blue, and this is the blue that we're using for that, so that way you guys can get the color down correct. So this is the color of blue that we're using here. So go ahead and pause, get that blue correct. It's very key on getting this attire to work properly. And then the black's just straight black. And like I said, everything here is going to be the glitter material besides the glasses. So the top is going to be that fedora, and then still the same shades. Now the upper body does kind of incorporate a few different things. So as for the shirt, we kind of use the old Undertaker kind of shirt, and the reason for that is when you zoom in, it has that like pop collar up, has like the kind of like the tie and the lines and everything and all that, so it kind of works out for him. And it's kind of a combination of the blue and the black, playing around with that. And then we had to get the what are those fucking dangling things? The strings called? I don't know. I can't think. But we did have to find a jacket that had that. And again, everything's glitter mixed with the blue and black. Now, of course, we also got that shiny white glove. You know what it is. Hee hee. I can't do it right. So that first one, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? I don't fucking know. That's what we're in here for, some random fun comedy. We got the shiny white glove for that crotch grabbing action. Um, Now lower body, this one's a lot simpler. We're just using a pair of tights, all black, glitter design. And then the belt is actually going to be blue and black glitter. Now, as far as this is just going to be some socks, and these are actually going to be a blue sock. And then, of course, then you got those dress shoes that we put with the black and the blue mixture. Now, as far as the entrance or the ring attire part of this, so that does change up a little bit. There is a bit of a difference there between that and this. So it's actually a different top that we use in the ring attire versus that entrance. I can't even hit the right section. Nope, upright. So we're actually using this all black kind of dress shirt and vest. So it looks a little different, but it actually works perfectly fine for him. When you're doing the entrance and everything, you really don't even notice the difference. But this is kind of what I went with for there. So it kind of has a blue vest, blue tie, and then the black shirt. And it matches perfectly and kind of like stays with the same size. Doesn't have like a weird tucking with the tights. So that's why I went with this one over the Undertaker one. And of course we still have that shiny white glove. Lower body is the exact same. Nothing changes there. So this is how I made the King of Pop, Michael Jackson. You know, left hand on the crotch. Hee hee! Type of shit, you know what I mean? But let's go ahead and check out some of the moves. We got some very specific requirements for making the correct moveset for Michael Jackson. So let's transition to that now. Okay, guys, so let's check out some of these moves. So, like I just said, there is going to be a few specific requirements when it comes to Michael Jackson. Now, what I did is on 2K19 and 2K20, there was a wrestler known as Velveteen Dream. I just kind of copied him over. So a lot of these moves are actually based off Velveteen Dream. Now, obviously, he's not in the game anymore. So I'm not too sure in newer games what to use for him. But I guess we'll kind of play it from there. If I do end up getting 2K22, might make another video or something. I don't know. We'll kind of play it by there. Biggest thing is his finishers, or signatures and finishers. So a lot of the stuff is anything that is inappropriate looking, give it to Michael Jackson. So this one, I mean, you fucking tie him up, you bend him over, and you kick him in the ass. That's a Michael Jackson kind of thing. And of course, once better than for Michael Jackson, he puts his head in your groin. And then of course there's this one here for outside because you can't give him the headbutt on the outside. So again, you know, just tying him up, bending him over, and then kick him in the ass. For finishers, I mean, you can't go wrong with punching the guy in the dick. Classic Michael Jackson. Gotta get a handful of balls. And then, of course, in the ring, what's the other thing? After he's already had a handful of balls, he's gonna put that hand right in your mouth. Now, the only issue is that I've noticed is that this does use the right hand, but it's okay. It kind of still works out. I've been half tempted to kind of just switch the glove to the right hand, but Michael Jackson always had it on his left hand, from my knowledge. So that's why in the imagery it's on left hand. But when he's doing it fast enough, it still kind of looks like he's using that left glove, so it still works. Everything else is just kind of playing around, doing some stuff. I went with this suicide dive because I thought this would work perfectly for a small guy. But a lot of this is just a preset for Velveteen Dream. So, for example, like for his strikes, stuff like that. So, nothing too crazy. This one, I liked this one. Gives that little shake, starts swinging around. So this was not on Velveteen Dream, but I did see it and I put it on for Michael Jackson here. Stuff like that. So again, just try and play around. Find anything that looks inappropriate. So any kind of like grinding or hip thrusting or anything like that. One move I couldn't find was Goldust's Shattered Dreams. That would have been so fucking perfect for a finisher for him. Puts him in the corner, kick in the dick. You know. For the taunts, this is what we did for the taunts. So of course they're all just like Velveteen Dream. Really, again, anything that's kind of like inappropriate sexualness type of stuff. That's what we did for his taunts. So yeah, anything inappropriate, lots of low blows, lots of dick shit. You know, he is the man who grabs his crotch with his shiny white glove. But let's go ahead and check out that entrance. I think you guys are going to enjoy this one. So let's transition to that now. Okay, guys. So what we did is we used the Velveteen Dream, which is the perfect, and I mean the absolute perfect entrance for Michael Jackson, the King of Pop, Mr. Shining White Glove himself. This just was so beautiful of an entrance that it worked so well for him. The music, the motion, the lighting, everything. It just works so fucking well for Michael Jackson that I kind of am regretting the fact that he's not in the WWE anymore because he's not going to be in future installments of the game. So it's like, who the hell are we going to use to make Michael Jackson's entrance so perfect? But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, consider hitting the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you guys know when I post videos or whenever I go live. But this has been my WWE 2K20 Create a Wrestler video on Michael Jackson. So we'll go and finish this entrance up so you guys can see it all the way through, and I'll see you guys around for the next one. Again, I appreciate you guys checking it out and everything, yeah. What a perfect entrance for him.